the mighty Dragonzord. Now my Green Ranger shall have a sword which he can use to crush those Power Rangers. At last their destruction will be complete!
Dragonzord! All this will belong to Empress Rita once I and my Zord put down the Power Rangers forever!
Hey guys, what's up? This is the Command Center Reviews here with another video for you today, and today we are looking at my favorite Zord of ever, the Dragonzord, which was Tommy, the Green Ranger's Zord. Any memories of Tommy?
That he pretty much kicked all of the Rangers' butts the first time he ever showed up, which...
That's like one of the moments when I like think about Power Rangers, is like that's one of the first things I think of is that first fight he had where he broke into the Megazord, jumps down, he just
poops on everybody.
Yeah, everybody all by himself.
And then later on he just never shows up for anything.
Yeah, like when I was a kid, Tommy was like everybody's favorite, whether he was green, whether he was white. Now I feel like the fan base is kind of...
Well, now he's got three other colors that he was. He was Turbo Red, he was Zeo Red, and then he was the Black Brachio Ranger from Dino Thunder.
Right.
So...
Right. Yeah. So, but yeah, he was the bomb back then. I feel like, you know, a lot of people have the opinion that he really helped put the show on the map. That 5-part miniseries was a super big deal, and it was super epic because it was the first time episodes were ending and the Rangers weren't winning. And you were like, oh no.
What's going to happen next?
But this was his Zord he got in part 5, so let's take a look at Dragonzord. Okay, so I guess first I'll start with a little disclaimer. This is probably one of the roughest of my old Zords that I have. He's got like stickers that are really coming off. He needs new stickers. I might just end up getting a new Dragonzord at some point, but he is what he is for right now. So
a couple pieces that are missing are the battery cover right in here.
Yeah.
I think you can see the end of the batteries, and then tip of the tail.
Nobody has that. I don't even care. Nobody has the tip of the tail, and he has like a little like I don't know,
like a crotch
piece. Yeah. He's
like
missing his cup. So Dragonzord can get some cheap shots on him right now.
Yeah, he's not gonna be catching any baseballs anytime soon.
Okay, but yeah, and another thing too is we kind of mentioned it in our last videos, but a lot of the stickers were changed when they were brought to America, and like you see these lightning bolts showing up everywhere, and I think he is the biggest defender of having stickers changed and looking not so great. So again, either one day I'll get new stickers or just get a new one entirely and get the show accurate stickers because they were so much better.
Yeah. With the Legacy Zords, they have the show accurate from the Zoo Ranger, and it's painted onto. It's not even stickers like the original Legacy one, and it just adds a much better element to how menacing the Dragonzord is. It's just completely crazy how much of a difference it makes.
Legacy Dragonzord's great, but anyways, this was my favorite when I was a kid. So let's see. As far as Dragonzord goes. What was really cool about him was he really kind of stood on his own. I know there was a lot of fights where, you know, it was just him and the Megazord or even him and the Tyrannosaurus, and like he didn't have to form together with anything to be a force to be reckoned with. Yeah. He had the missiles that shot out of his hands. He was always using the tail.
Just spin around and the drill would catch the guy.
Right, yeah. Well, it would even get comedic, I think, at some points because sometimes, like, he would just spin around and, like, whip his tail at him, and then, like, another second would go by and he would just do it again. Like, that was his move. He would just, like, hit you with the tail. Like, watch out for the tail. His arms go up and down as well as his wrists. His knees bend in and out.
His tail has one little articulation here at the end where the drill is,
Right.
but not much of anything.
Right. He's got a little switch that when you turn it on, makes really annoying sounds and blinks. So if that's a feature you're into, really annoying sounds, he's got it. This is where you want to look. Look no more. The Morpher did the same thing.
Oh yeah.
We'll get to that one day too. That's basically it. He is kind of like a standstill. I mean, he can bend, he can be
The
put in
Dragonzord.
slightly different positions, but this is basically it.
He does combine with the original
does.
Megazord, and
He's
we're gonna
back.
bring him in.
Oh,
And
I'm actually gonna swap you real quick.
okay.
Okay, so one of the first modes that we'll do right now is the Mega Dragonzord, and Mega Dragonzord's pretty simple. You just gotta pop off the tail, maybe, just like maybe, and then you separate the legs. You take out his chest piece, and then you fold out his legs like this. And then you break him.
Yeah, because he likes to split in half.
His knees fold up, like so. You want to hand me that? Yeah. Snap him back on. So then you fold in the other leg. Fold in the arms. And then he has these two gray pegs. They're not really pegs, but like shoulder
Cuffs kind of things.
So just snap one right on top here onto our trusty Megazord.
Gotta readjust here, everybody. So he gets big real quick.
Right. Just need to put it down. There you go. And that is Mega Dragonzord. Not my favorite. I actually prefer the fighting mode better. Yeah. This one is, I mean, it doesn't look bad. You're just like slapping him on top.
It's not even really a combination. I think it was more of a, we need him to do something else too.
You're right. And this is the form he takes whenever they put him in Ultrasword. So that'll be coming back whenever we do a Titanus review. And it works fine for that.
Yeah. And even in this mode, he like handling lots of things here. Even in this mode, he just like shot like laser blasts.
Yeah,
I think
he just shot something out. That was his finisher.
Out of here and out of his hand cannons and
yeah, he's pretty
that's
simple.
about it.
Alright.
I think it's kind of cool that they gave him more than one way to transform,
Yes,
which
it is cool.
very neat.
It's a nice touch.
All right, and now let's get back into. Let's change him into fighting Zord, or fighting mode.
Dragonzord and fighting mode.
Okay. I'm just gonna go straight from having him in Mega Dragonzord mode. So all you do is, he was like this over top of it. All you gotta do is bend him, put him back together, but leave the middle chest piece out. And yeah, just leave his feet up like this. And you pop these off the side here and fold them in towards the middle and clip them together, and you get his chest piece now. And you have to take set him down for a minute, you have to take the arms and
You need to throw the pterodactyl.
it's the pterodactyl, who cares? You gotta take the arms from the mastodon and plug them onto his back and sides, maybe. And it's kind of funny, they kind of slide on to the side first and then clip on. And put these up. Then you take blue and yellow, the Triceratops and Saber-tooth Tiger, and put them on like you would for the normal Megazord mode. And this leg is being funny. See here. Maybe? The other one's being... Okay, there we go. There we are,
now
everybody.
this is the time you maybe didn't want those wheels so much.
Shush. But then all you have to do is pop down the face, and does this come back?
Yep.
Yeah,
That
okay.
holds it kind of out.
Okay. And there you go, you have it. And what he does with his spare parts in this form is you take the tail and just push the tip in, and plug that onto the top of his chest piece here. And I'm going to do it the other way because whatever. And then you take this and you get like a little staff with him in the box, and you put it on. There's like a curved way to the bottom of this. It curves up, and there's a curved part here. You plug it together, and then it just kind of sits there, really tall.
And he just looks like a super boss right now.
And he's got this big spear thing to stab you with.
Yep. This was maybe one of the reasons why I like this one so much better is because you get that epic moment at the end of breaking the spell when
he's able to combine with everybody.
He's able, and this is the one that Zordon has them form, like the flute. Like he just like picks up the flute and he's like,
with our new friend comes new power. Use your flute, Tommy, and bring life to the Dragonzord. For when he combines with the Mastodon, Triceratops, and Saber-Tooth Tiger, a new fighting machine will be at our disposal. Rangers, I give you Dragonzord.
It's just like such an epic moment. They're just all standing there in awe, and it's just really cool. You don't get to see Mega Dragonzord in that part.
No. But I like this form a lot better too. I think the chess piece is really real cool. How it becomes the symbol that he has for the Dragonzord. How they all have the power coins. He's
the
got
dragon symbol.
Dragon power coin on his chest, and that's really neat to me. I could do without all the lightning bolts again, but whatever.
Yep.
It's all the same. It's good stuff.
Okay, so final thoughts on Dragonzord.
I like him a lot. I know he was your favorite and everything.
Oh yeah, I just like, what? Back then it was like everything Tommy, like I need everything Tommy. I need the Dragonzord, I need the Dragon Dagger. Gold Morpher, which wasn't even released back then, but you wanted it because you could tell his was clearly different. The flip head, it was just all about Tommy, at least for a little while. And the Dragonzord was the coolest sword. I actually like Dragonzord better than Tiger Sword. I think this was Tommy's coolest sword.
I think it was a lot better than Tiger Sword. Tiger Sword's, I mean, it's Tiger Sword. It's its own thing. It's a different power, different season, all that. So I mean, but I like this one a lot. He's
which mode?
Really cool.
Which mode's your favorite? Regular, fighting, or Mega?
I like Fighting Zord mode a lot.
Same. If I was to go with like a combination, I would go with that one, but I just like the classic.
You like the
Dragonzord?
Non-transformed one?
Dude, when he would just come out of the water, I mean, you just knew it was about to go down. Dragonzord's to town. So, yeah. Definitely. Like we said earlier, the lightning bolts,
But I mean, they wanted to conform with the symbol, having the big lightning bolt down through it, which I understand.
I don't know why they did that, actually. I mean, I know that they were trying to change at least some of the Japanese stuff. I don't know why they bothered. It just seemed like it caused them work that they didn't need to actually do. Like,
I don't know.
Like they had to put work into making it less show accurate. Like they had to go out of their way to make it look wrong. I don't actually understand what they were trying to do. I mean, lightning bolts, whatever, Power Rangers versus Zoo Ranger, but I don't know why. It doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know either.
Was it worth it? I don't know.
I know with like Zeo, they just left the Gold Ranger. His symbol is I think it's for light, but nobody hold me to that. I don't speak Japanese or read it. But
yeah, I don't know how many of them have stickers that are wrong after Mighty Morphin. I just know a lot of the Mighty Morphin ones are wrong.
Whatever, they cause themselves more stress. Like even with like the Shogun Zord from season 3 with the pink arm, he really hates that, guys.
I don't know why that's a thing. Anyways, not this episode. We will not talk about this pink freaking Shogun Zord right now.
That's another time.
We'll get to that.
When we get that.
Closing thoughts though, Dragonzord, love him. You know, even with his flaws, you know, he was still the toy I loved, and he's still the toy I still love.
I like him a lot too. I probably like the original Megazord more, but he's a good Megazord too.
Yep.
Alright guys, this has been Command Center Reviews. My name's Jeremy again.
I'm David.
And we'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye.